Previously on Game Nights.
Cool, so I guess you are traveling to Neverwinter.
Yeah, so I'm totally going to the Inn and Day Spa.
Good. I mean, you can't put a price on luxury.
No.
That's right.
I'm going to find my other guild members. They specialize in making little figurines that you can play with on your desk.
And the number on the apartment door reads 106. And I put my key in the door, I turn it, it swings open, and I enter my modest one-bedroom apartment that I rent above the pizzeria in Neverwinter. My cat, Mr. Whiskers, comes out to greet me. With a cold beer in my hand and my cat on my lap, I fall asleep on my couch.
You know, Sean, you can do whatever you want in Dungeons & Dragons. It doesn't have to be what you would do if you came home at the end of a long day. Did we sort of leave our, our fledgling company to a trusted aid while we were gone or something?
Oh, did you? You roll on down Main Street until you see the shield and star of Starfeld Industries. You try the handle and it's locked.
Which one of us had the key
Do I
again?
have a key?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Mal had the keys, didn't
I
he?
thought it was Mal, yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, man.
Art winds up and kicks in the door, and he doesn't just kick open the door, like the door comes off its hinges and sort of like flies into the building. There's no one standing there, but you do hear a familiar voice in your own heads say, "Hello there. Welcome back." It's the Quill. The Quill.
No, we left the magic pen in charge of the office.
Right. Your office caretaker is quite bookish.
I'm going to put out an ad for interns. Starfield Industries seeking interns, opportunities for advancement.
Greetings, new and old comers. Welcome to this Game Nights. Tonight's tale, The Warden, Chapter 11. Matt, what are you snacking on today? We were discussing this. You're good.
Well, what do you think? Let's take some bets. What do you think it is?
I think you still have more of those feta-filled olives. I think it's a never-ending supply. I think some witch cursed you.
I'm guessing you're going for like a classic sort of cheese and crackers spread.
So I think Sean is closer. Sean's actually half right.
What else could you put in olives?
Yeah, or
Another
what else
olive?
could you fill with feta?
Olive stuffed olive.
I have
Take
two
some,
snacks
like-
today.
Did you take some like deli, I don't know, ham and just stuff it with feta cheese? Roll those up like little little mini burritos and just go at it?
No, you were closer with the olives. You got the
Okay.
olives part right.
Let's see.
The gorgonzola cheese stuffed.
Okay, I
olives.
basically got it. Come on. Stop that. That counts. Don't do that. Come on.
The same thing.
And I have that, but I also have M&Ms.
What?
I've got like a big thing of M&Ms here. I've also got like a little bowl of olives here.
Gross.
I haven't started on either one of them yet, and I'm not really sure which one. I'm leaning toward the M&Ms for this one. I might just save the olives for another day.
Yeah.
I don't think I could have them both because
No.
that would be
Don't do that.
kind of an odd mixture.
Very bad.
What if you take one of the M&Ms and put it inside the olive with the
But the olives could
gorgonzola?
easily fit like 3 of those M&Ms.
Whoa. I mean, it is
That's
like
a
a
big
sweet,
olive,
a sweet and savory kind of snack, right? That's a thing
That's
that tastes
what-
good.
You would think that, but it's more of like a texture thing
Mm.
that I think kind of upsets the delicate balance.
Bummer.
Well, that's a great
So,
lead-in.
I think I'm just gonna go straight to those M&Ms.
That's good.
Yeah.
We've solved that one. Matt's going to do the M&Ms. Colby, what's the scoop? Where are we at?
Well, if I recall correctly, on the last episode, the three of you, Art, Cal, and
Steve.
Steve. No, Dell.
Yes.
Awoke from your mist-induced slumber. Had some brief sort of. A couple of you had you came to and witnessed some weirdness. Mal's gone. You don't know where he is. And you decided to go back to Neverwinter to the Starfeld Industries headquarters.
Headquarters.
Yes, world headquarters, universal headquarters.
Multiplanar headquarters.
Yes, exactly. So Starfeld Industries multiplanar headquarters. You got there, realized you didn't have Mal had the key. So did you break in?
Oh yeah.
I think yeah.
Oh
yes.
Yeah. So you broke in, where you found the Quill, sort of trying to run the business, even though he's just a pen.
I'm just a Quill.
Yeah. So
I sit in here on. Please tell me it's a hill neighborhood that we're in with our headquarters.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's a chasm. We're in a chasm.
Sitting
I
here.
mean, you're not in the chasm. We're
chasm adjacent.
On the Perchepe of a chasm.
What do you think? I feel like there has to be a good neighborhood abbreviation. It's the Southeastern District, adjacent to the chasm.
The Sedcha.
So,
well, you kind of just you were heading towards Sajak, which I kind of like.
Chasm. Soch.
It is. You are south of Chasm.
Right,
Socha, yeah. So the yeah. In any case, we're at the Starfeld Socha headquarters. We all went our separate ways to sleep, right?
Yep.
Or you all went your separate ways to sleep.
I went to the guild.
Yeah, his freaky art collective.
Right. So I think the three of you have two goals today. One, you need to interview candidates for an office administrator positions and assistant to the Quill, because someone needs to open the door so you don't have to keep breaking it down. Actually, I'm going to give you three goals. 2, you need to repair the door. So there's a door on the office. And 3, you should probably all get multiple copies of the keys in case another one of you is lost on a subsequent adventure.
Right.
Yeah. So
Great.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's your show from here.
Yeah. We did an Annie Potts. That's a Ghostbusters reference for you at home. The secretary from Ghostbusters. Anyway, that's, they were out busting ghosts, but who was answering the phone? We don't have anybody. We got a magic pen.
Right.
Yeah, I think the obvious thing would be to start with the interviews. Because I don't think, do any of us know how to fix a door?
Right.
I think that's a requirement for the job, is to know how to fix it and get keys made.
And when we invite these people in, we'll say our door is always open.
Yes, it's a policy.
Come on in.
We live by by our own policies.
Yeah.
Our door.
We have an open door policy.
Yep. Yeah, I love it. That's a really good idea. So I'm assuming we have a conference room.
Yeah.
In the office.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
And so I think we bring in the team here, and what's the name of our conference room?
Well, what's our? Well, hang on. Before we get to that, what is our theme for naming conference rooms? What is our conference room strategy?
I think they should be named after. First of all, I don't know how many we have, but I think they should be named after all of the beasts we've killed as part of our company. But the problem is, this is our first job.
No.
Is this?
No.
Have we been around?
Hang on. I feel like this, the history of this company goes back before, we signed the paperwork, right?
Well, no,
So,
the only mission we know that you did before this was Shaker Heights, right? Was there anything other than that? Because that was where the idea for the company began, so it didn't exist before that, right?
well,
I don't know, Dungeon
all
Master.
the people who make up the company were there beforehand.
Naming.
Hang on. But I like your idea, Sean. What was the name of the little weird creature that we killed in the pit in one of those dungeons? Matt might remember.
Oh, I don't remember anything from that. So
Which dungeon are we talking about?
I think it was one of yours.
The one-eyed person, the one-eyed.
Yeah.
That was I think it was just called a Watcher, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I came across this in the monster book too.
A Nothic.
Oh,
Nothic.
Yeah.
That's a good name for a conference
Nothic,
room.
yes,
Nothic
the
conference
Nothic.
room. Okay. All right. We had 4 problems.
Should it be a pun though? So my conference room idea was it could be all the we could use conference rooms to memorialize the innocents that we've that have fallen along the way here. Specifically the shopkeeper guy. I don't remember his name.
The Hat Shopkeeper Memorial Conference Room.
Yes.
Takes
Yes.
fun.
We don't respect them with their actual names.
Right.
That's how little we cared about the fact that we killed them.
Is that what we want to do?
Generic shopkeeper, general store owner,
3.
conference room.
Is that what we want to do?
I like it.
Okay. All right. Great.
I think we got to keep the story
How
going.
many people do we have coming in for interviews today?
You tell me.
I know of one.
At least one.
I know of one.
I know of one.
That's 2. Matt, do you know anyone coming in for an interview today?
Yeah, I think I've heard of a guy.
Okay, so we got 3. Colby, will there be a 4th?
I heard a rumor.
No, there won't.
Okay, so we got 3 very qualified candidates coming in for today's interviews.
Yeah, and now I'll propose that we rotate the interviewers and we sort of do a 2-on-1 interview and we rotate out just so someone's not talking.
That's a good idea. Yeah, well, someone's got to be manning the front desk while we're doing the interviews.
Right.
Because there's just no door, so someone's got to keep an eye on, so our shit doesn't get stolen. Good.
Indeed.
All right. Well, who's our first candidate?
Let's. I'll roll some D's for it.
D's.
Them D's. Get them D's.
Sean. It seemed like Sean's candidate is the most punctual.
Oh,
all right.
Boy,
now,
are they.
Matt, what sort of questions are you going to be asking? So that I know to ask different kinds of questions. What do you want to assess the candidate for, Matt?
I want to see if he is loyal to the old one.
Okay.
I think the more loyal he is to the old one, the more trustworthy he is with adventuring.
Sure. Now, would you describe loyalty to the old one as one of our core competencies?
Oh yeah, it certainly is one of
It's in our mission statement.
Right. It's one of our. It's one of the values that we want to assess in the employees. Okay.
Who interviewed this guy?
Did you discuss this with Shion?
You mean Arthur?
Art?
Yeah, it was Art. His name's Art now.
We went through a lot of people.
I thought when he was talking about the old one, he was referring to an old friend. I didn't realize it was this creepy deity. My bad. That's on me, guys. That's on me.
All right. Okay.
All right. Oh, what? Guys, I'm gonna step out to the front desk. I think the candidate's here. I'll send him in. Okay.
All right.
All right. Hello. Hi. Is this where the interview is?
Hey there.
Hey. Oh, hey. Gee whiz. Wow. Really great to meet you. Hi. Wow. This is very exciting. Wow. I'm thrilled to meet you. Yeah. I'm sorry. And your name is?
Don't you worry about what my name is. Let's start with what your name is.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that sounds great. My name is Sandra Gibraltar Namfoodle Waywocket Penelope Funkin Blankenship, but you can call me Sandy.
That name is stupid. Well, I'm just going to call you Sandy.
Well, all right. Well, that's okay. That's what people call me, Sandy.
Cool.
This is. Can I just take
So,
a
my
seat
first question-
here?
What did you say?
Yes, please have a seat.
Oh, thank you.
Come on into the
Oh, this is great.
shopkeeper number 3 memorial conference room.
Oh, that's a great name for a conference room. Wow.
Yeah.
You guys have a really swell office.
Yeah, we try to be mindful of the past and really consider it,
And it shows. This is exciting. Wow. So what sort of questions can I answer for you guys?
Sure, Matt. Do you wanna go first, and then I'll take the next question?
Yes, I would like to go first. My question for Sandy is this. Sandy, true or false? You would describe yourself as a devotee to the old one.
Well, I guess if it's an either or, that's a tough one. I don't know this old one. Is that like an employee of the business who works here? I love meeting new people. I'd love to meet the old one.
That's all I need to know about that. So, yeah, let's go with Dan. What's your question?
Sure. I'm just warm you up. What does adventuring mean to you?
Oh gosh, that's a really great question. Thank you for asking that. To me, adventuring is all about the excitement of something new. I love new adventures. That's why I'm here. I'm sure you saw my resume. I hope Arthur gave it to you. I used to be a tutor over in the Tower District. I used to teach children, and that was a lot of fun. But I'm ready for something new. I always like trying new things. It's the spice of life, and I understand that's a lot of what happens here.
Absolutely, it gets pretty spicy around here.
Oh, that sounds great.
Matt, do you have another question?
Nope, that was it. Back to you, Dan.
Okay. Oh. Hang on, I've got a voice in my ear. Colby.
So I think at this point the quill chimes in all of your heads. It says, "Hi there, Sandy."
Whoa, what is that? Wow, that's really neat.
Remember that spiciness I was talking about?
You talked, but your mouth didn't move. How'd you do that?
Magic.
Yes. I don't think it's not clear to her where the voice is coming from.
This is bizarre.
What is happening? The quill says, Sandy, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your skills at opening and closing doors?
Wow, that, again, another really great question. Thanks for asking. What's your name, Mr. Magic Pen?
You can call me the Quill.
The Quill, wow, neat. So, yeah, when it comes to opening and closing doors, in a metaphorical sense, I don't like to ever really close a door. I like to leave them open. You never know what may come through them. But in a literal sense, yes, no, I both open and close doors very often.
That's great to hear, Sandy. I'm very pleased to hear that.
Oh, good. Wow, I've never met a Magic Pen before. This is pretty neat. You guys got a lot going on here.
Yeah, that's just one of the many magical creatures you'll meet here at Starfell Industries.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Now, before we wrap up, Sandy, do you have any questions for us?
I do, actually, yes. What is your 401k plan here? Do employees often retire from this business?
You could say that.
Okay, that's a normal answer.
Yeah, so listen, like 401k, we're not really at like 401k levels yet. We don't even really have any like 5 carat sort of, items really in our possession yet, but I suspect that, our total holdings will be increasing to close to 400k, by the end of the fiscal year.
Wow, that's some significant growth.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, just one last question. What does this job actually entail? You never mentioned that.
Sure. Well, assuming you read the flyer, it should be pretty straightforward. Obviously, you'd be opening and closing doors. That'd be a lot of your day-to-day.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
you might have to transfer my friend Quill from the desk to his little quill box. You know,
I've held pens before.
His quill cabinet. Yep.
Yeah.
So the inkwell, to and from the inkwell.
Some, light paperwork shuffling. Sort of usual administrative tasks, but with a big opportunity for growth. Because, like I said, we're experiencing this really explosive growth here at Starfield Industries, and the opportunities for you in the future, who knows what they could be.
Well, I'll tell you.
Let's just say that your future is really uncertain.
Well, guys, as I was walking up here and I saw what looked to be an extremely broken front door, I said, these look like a group of guys who really have their shit together and stuff going on. So I really appreciate you having me in today. I'm excited to take on the new challenge, and it was super swell meeting y'all today.
All right, thanks, Sandy.
So,
Thanks.
One last question. Do you think it's really appropriate to go ahead and say that we have our shit together? Is that really something you think is appropriate to say in an interview?
All right, thanks, Sandy.
Sandy.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna ignore this guy. I'm gonna go. He's a little bit old one centric.
We'll send a runner as soon as we can.
I'm gonna stay.
You know what? You don't even know who the old one is.
Okay, shut up.
Don't even know who he is.
I'll send
kindly on your language. Enjoy the language.
Sorry, out the portcullis that is where a door used to be.
Hey, how'd the interview go with Sandy? She's a great young lady, isn't she?
Well, here's
exactly.
the thing. We don't talk about the interviews immediately afterwards. We only do that in the wrap-up meeting once we've all, done all the interviews, so we can, make a decision without influencing one another unduly.
Cool. All right. Sounds great. That was really neat. That was really neat, and I enjoyed
Seemed
sitting
a
at
little
the front
bit like
desk.
Somebody who does not respect the old one. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Right. Sure.
Duly noted. Duly noted. All right. Who's our next candidate?
So you hear a sort of knock, knock, knock on the door frame to the office, and it sounds a lot like Cal's candidate. Cal knows that knock anywhere.
All right, so in comes a like a 4.5 foot creature with a very large beard, the thickest beard you've ever seen, and wearing plated armor and brandishing a double-sided axe.
Okay.
Take our money. Take whatever you want, please. Just don't hurt us.
I heard there's some kind of job interview over here that's happening over here with you guys.
Yep, that's right.
That's true.
You came to the right place.
You realize that this person that has walked in is very, very drunk, like reeks of alcohol, like and probably BO. The creature has not bathed in probably several days. It smells like, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are an equal opportunity employer, so I think it's only fair that we give him a fair shake like anyone else.
All right.
Ask me some questions.
All right. Well, let's start with this. What are your feelings towards the old one? Do you sense an alliance towards the old one?
I have the old one in my heart at all times. The old one is the only one that I will pledge loyalty to. The old one forever.
Oh, good answer. Good answer. Dell, do you have a question for our fantastic candidate? I'm sorry, we didn't get your name. What was your name?
My name is
What?
Gorg.
Gorg. Oh, that's a really unique name. What's the story behind that?
No more questions. And then he just vomits all over the floor.
Now,
Oh boy.
if you want this job, I'm afraid you do have to answer one more question.
All right, what's the question?
Okay. Just remember, for this question, reaction time is a factor, so please pay attention. Answer as quickly as you can.
Okay, but you realize that I have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and
Sure.
to ask me to pay attention it's a big thing you're asking of me here.
Sure. Feel free to interrupt at any point if you feel like you have an answer ready, if that's
Okay.
easier for you. Okay, ready?
Okay.
You're in a desert, walking along in the sand, when all of a sudden you look down and see a turtle. You reach down, it's lying on its back. It can't move. It can't get up without your help. But you're not helping.
I eat the turtle. I pick it up and I eat it. The turtle provides nourishment, and its blood will sustain my vitality for days.
Were you hungry?
Oh, I'm in a desert.
Do you feel bad about eating the turtle?
No, the turtle is only there to provide nourishment for me, Gorg.
Do you feel the same way about other living creatures?
Every living creature, every single one of them.
Thank you. No further questions.
I've got one other question. If you're willing to answer it, Gorg, I think the interview's going real well so far.
Oh, thank you. I've never been on an interview before in my life.
I couldn't tell, not in the slightest. No, my only question for you, Gorg, is what job did you have before coming to apply to this one?
I was a mercenary and a drunk.
you were employed as a drunk, huh?
Mercenary and a drunk.
And a drunk.
I made money as a mercenary.
Wow, did you have two
and I
jobs?
lived my life as a drunk.
Wow.
That's how Gorg rolls.
Gorg, thank you so much for coming in today. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here in our offices. We'll give you a call and we'll let you know.
All right, but just know, if I don't get this job, I'm coming back, and I have lots of skills that I can use to cause some pain.
Oh, all
Gorg's
right.
all about pain. Gorg is all about pain, and then he walks out. But you can still hear as he's walking out of the hallway. He keeps repeating the phrase "Gorg is all about pain" over and over again until he reaches the staircase. At which point he promptly vomits again.
Colby, can I ask you to make Gorg make a dexterity saving throw to see whether he slips in his own vomit after he vomits the second time?
Yes. Gorg.
Gorg rolled a 5.
Oh, Gorg slips in his own vomit. He does like a really classic cartoony, like, whoa! And then he falls kind of like face down in his puke. It's pretty gross.
This is not the first time this has happened to Gorg.
You know, there's something about this guy. He's got a real magnetic personality. I can't. It's like a train wreck. I can't look away.
Sure.
Indeed. So I think Gorg finally makes his way out of the office. The office at this point is sort of in shambles.
We have the worst office.
It is. I'm sorry. I need a sec. It is no longer presentable, really, given that there is vomit in the conference room and in the
so do we want to move to the other conference room?
That might be a good idea.
Yes. What's the name of that conference room?
Well, does the fact that we killed that guy and then revived him count as a death?
Which guy?
What was that guy's name? Hey, my name is what's his name?
Oh, Vankar.
Vankar.
Hey, it's me, Vankar. What's up? Hey.
I'd name a conference room after.
Oh, it's this guy again.
Yeah.
No. That's not who came in. But is that the name of our other conference room? Since we did technically kill him. And by we, I mean you, Matt.
Who did we kill? We killed Vankar. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Did we kill him 2 times?
No, you only killed him
once. Did we kill him, or did we just send him into another dimension?
No. He was trying. You actually really had nothing to do with it. He was trying to escape himself and then got sliced in half by the portal. So really, you had very little to do with his death.
But didn't Matt kill him once and then revive him?
No, he killed Matt once.
I drowned him.
Oh, that's right, you did. Yeah, you gave him all that brain damage.
All right, so let's call this conference room Vankar.
All right, the Vankar conference room. All right. And what's that? Is that a
memorial conference room?
Is that Dell's candidate I see coming in right now?
Looks like it. I'll let you two take this one.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Go clean up all of Gorg's vomit.
Oof. Yeah, so I guess Dell's candidate comes in. I don't know anything.
Do you want to describe Dell?
Sure. So this guy, he walks in. He looks pretty good.
By good, you mean not drunk?
Well, okay, yeah. By comparison, it looks amazing. Colby, can I take over DMing for a second?
Mm-hmm.
So, Sean, roll a perception check.
Oh, okay. I rolled a natural 20.
All right. So you think this guy looks really good, especially again in comparison to the other candidates. He looks a little too good. Like he looks like he doesn't. You can just. It is very perceptible. He looks like he kind of doesn't belong, but he looks amazing. Like he's dressed up in his finery. He looks comfortable in it by all appearances, but you can tell this isn't sort of like anything normal to him. He's walking very confidently. He sort of walks right in, sits down at the conference room, crosses his leg, and says, I'm here to interview for the position.
Ah. Oh, well, thank you so much for coming in. Your name again?
My name is Herbert Flintbottom.
Oh, are you related in any way to Alan Flintbottom?
No, sir.
No.
Flintbottom's prestigious name.
Yes.
But there's a lot of us out there.
Understood. Well, Hubert, you said?
Herbert.
Hubert. Thank you for coming in, Hubert. We really appreciate you coming in and interviewing with us. My name is Arthur. You may call me Art. And this is my colleague over here, Calwind. You may call him Sir.
A pleasure.
Now, what attracted you to this particular job?
Well, what attracts me to any job? It's really the thrill of success, the thrill of the challenge, the thrill, in some ways, of the hunt. I am here to become the best assistant, that I possibly can. But in some ways, I think I'm here for something greater. I think that this is just but one step on my journey in my career here in Neverwinter. The next step.
The next step. All right. Hobart, right? Hobart, can you tell me what you were doing before? What was your last position?
I can't tell you that.
Okay. Fair enough. Cal, did you have any questions?
I have just one question for you.
Sure.
Have you ever heard of the Old One?
Yes, the Old One? Of course.
Yes.
How can
You've heard of the Old One?
Walk through life and not be aware of the Old One's part in all things?
So you take the Old One into your heart then?
You can roll a perception check. Or an insight check? I guess it'd be an insight check.
Okay, 16.
So he goes on and explains, like, of course, the Old One. He says things that are definitely true. It seems that he's definitely heard of the Old One and has studied it, at least to some extent. Not to the extent that you have, but more than the common person. He sort of flipped through the tome, as it were, several times.
Okay. Well, I am very impressed with you there, candidate. That sounds pretty good to me there, sir. So
Now, am I correct in assuming, and pardon the assumption, that you are sort of an acolyte of the Old One?
You'd be correct there. Me and the Old One, we go way back.
Now that's impressive. I feel like I could learn a lot here.
Yeah, and then I'd of course be happy to teach you there.
All right, so he stands up.
The ways of the Old One.
Shakes both of your hands, says, "Thank you very much for your time," and walks out. He does not stop when you say wait.
Okay, this was... What the fuck is going... What is with the people in this town?
We do. Our office is in sort of the seedier neighborhood.
What is up with this economy?
Rent was more affordable.
Is the economy doing so well all the normal people have jobs? Is that what this is?
So
Good
it
Lord.
seems.
Well, this guy had to have some money to afford the clothes he was wearing, unlike Gorg.
Yeah, but Gorg was real. Gorg, you know what you're getting with Gorg. Let's be
What are you
clear.
saying?
Well, now we have to decide who we're going to hire. We got three very qualified candidates. We've got Sandy, the soft-spoken gnome. We've got Gorg.
Soft-spoken?
Soft.
I don't know if Quill could handle Sandy.
A little too peppy.
I think
a little
Quill
too
might
energetic.
order her to march off into the chasm.
And she would probably do it. She would probably do it.
She would do it.
And then we've got Gorg the drunk warrior, I suppose, who's very drunk. And then
That might be a strong term.
And we have Hubert, who is extremely weird and just left halfway through the interview.
He does seem pretty shady.
I don't know how we're gonna ever decide.